I am here on the exercise book for page 26. Again, this is the exercise book, not the textbook. And we're looking at problem 3. Consider the diagram below. The percentage of the diagram that is shaded can be written as a fraction with the denominator of 100. What is this fraction's numerator? Well, if you count the squares that are orange, there are 2 of them. And if you count the total number of squares in that box, it is 5 rows of 5. So 5 times 5 is 25. But they want to know what that would be in terms of 100. So you can multiply 25 times 4 to get 100 and 2 times 4 to get 8, or you can just solve the proportion. So 200 divided by 25 is 8, and that is the missing number. So I like B on this one, and I highlighted the wrong thing. Okay, number 4. A teacher records students' tests in her gradebook as percentages. One student got 12 out of 25 correct. How many more questions did the student need to get correct in order to score at least 70%? Well, let's look at what percentage this student scored. So we have 1,200 divided by 25. So this student scored 48%. So not too good. So we want to know 70 minus 48 is 22%. So the student needed to get 22% more in order to hit that 70% mark. So let's see what that is in total questions. So out of 100, we wanted the student to get 22% more correct. And the the test has 25 questions on it. So 25 times 22 is 550. And 550 divided by 100 is 5.5. So 5.5 questions. On most tests, you can't get half of a question right. You need to get a whole question. So this student would need to get at least 6 questions more. And was that the question we were asked? How many more questions did the student need? So I'm going to say C. The student needed to get at least 6 more questions right to have that score of 70%. It would be a little over 70%, but you can't get half of a question. All right, number 5. And I will check these at the end of the page. That's a little easier so I don't have to keep flipping to the back. Number 5 says a survey was taken by 300 runners and 24% reported that they would rather run barefoot than wear a running shoe. How many runners surveyed prefer wearing a running shoe? Well, we asked some runners, do you want to wear a shoe or no shoe? That's barefoot. 24% said they would rather run barefoot. So the whole group would be 100%. That's always the whole group. So 100 minus 24 is 76. So 76% said they like to wear a running shoe, and 24% said they like to run barefoot. So then we need to use our 300. That's everybody that they asked, which equals that 100%. And we're looking for the ones who prefer wearing a running shoe, and that's 76%. So I'll multiply those two. 76 times 300 is 22,800. Divide that by 100 and you get 228. So 228 people said they prefer wearing a running shoe. I cannot even imagine running without shoes. They're brave folks. Number 6. Roger's total restaurant bill was $90.72.